Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie Neese and I've been training ballet for 10 years. This video is a quick 15-minute full body stretch that you can do after ballet class, after a workout, or whenever you're warm to loosen up your muscles and help with recovery. This routine, do it at least once a day to get maximum flexibility results. Let's get into it. Each exercise will be 45 seconds and then we'll take a 15-second pause. We're going to start with some hip openers. These are called window shield wipers, where you're just moving your hips side to side to open up the hip flexors and give you a full range of motion. Okay, great. Now our next stretch is going to be also a bit of a hip opener. It's going to be the butterfly stretch. So you're just going to put the pads of your feet together and bring them in as close as you can and push your knees down as far as possible. If you want to lean forward to get a deeper stretch, make sure that you keep your spine as straight as possible. If you want a deeper hamstring stretch, try pulling your legs out a bit further. Well done. Our next stretch is going to be a pigeon pose to the right. So you're going to have one leg bent in front of you, your right leg, and your left leg will be behind you, straight, turned in. If you would like to turn it out, you can, but to optimize the stretch, try to leave it turned in. If you want this stretch to be even more intense, you can grab the back leg, grab your back foot, or you can lean forward. I'm just showing the average intermediate stretch. If this is too hard, you can bend your back leg in. Great. Now we're going to repeat the same stretch to the left side. So bringing your left foot in front and stretching your right leg behind you. Try to bring your hip flexor as close to the ground as possible. Great. Now we're going to go into our forward lunge with our right leg in the front. This is going to also open up our hips, which are very important for getting your splits and your arabesques. So press your hips forward as deep as you can and leave both feet turned in. You want to have your knee over your ankle. Don't have it too far back or too far forward. If you'd like to feel this stretch even deeper, you can lift your hands above your head, and if this is too hard, you can put your hands on the floor and press your knee off of the floor. You can spread out your arms for a quick balance test to see if you have stability, because strength is also important with flexibility. Wonderful. Now we're going to repeat the same stretch with the opposite leg in front. So that would be your left leg. Again, you're going to put your leg in front of you, leave both legs turned in, press your hips forward, stretch that knee, and make sure your left knee is right above your ankle, not too far forward or too far back. You can pull your back leg in for a deeper quad stretch if you would like. Well done. Now we're going to go into a triangle pose. This is going to work our hamstrings, which are important for développés and grand mots and splits. So you're just going to have your feet turned in or turned out, whatever you prefer, and you're going to try to keep your spine straight and lean forward. Try to get your palms to the floor. If this is too easy for you, you can hug your leg, and if this is too hard, you can just put your hands slightly below your knee. Turning out is best for ballet because in ballet, all your moves are going to be turned out. But if you're not a dancer, you can leave your feet turned in. Good. Now we're going to repeat the same stretch with the opposite leg in front. I'm not going to go super deep or have a super straight spine because my left hamstring is a little bit hurt right now. Ideally, you would want to have your spine as straight as possible, and you would want to reach as far down as you can.
On Vinted, you can sell.
Good. Now that we've loosened up our hips and our hamstrings, we're going to go straight into our splits. Make sure that when you go into your split, your hips are turned in and you have good alignment. If this is too difficult, you can go to wherever you are and lift your hands up so that gravity pulls you down. Point your feet if possible, and if you want a deeper hamstring stretch, you can flex your foot. To make this more challenging, you can cambre forward or back, side to side. In other terms, just lean forward or back. Good. Now we're going to repeat the splits to the left. Again, my hamstring is a little bit injured right now, so I'm going to demonstrate a half split. You can also do this if you don't have your full splits yet. Ideally, also, you want to lift your hands up to the sky and press your pelvis forward, or you can just do a simple half split like this to really stretch the hamstring. Flexing that foot will give you a deeper hamstring stretch, and you also want to make sure that your spine is straight. Great. Now our next stretch, you're going to go into a cobra pose, and then you're going to press up into a downward dog to stretch out your lower back and your hamstrings. You can tuck the toes if you want in this cobra stretch, but when you press back, make sure that your heels get as close as they can to the floor. Try to keep your spine straight when you press up into the downward dog. Good. Now we're going to go into a half back bend. You can do a full back bend if you like, but ideally you don't want to have your head upside down for 45 seconds. So this is a good alternative solution that really stretches out your lower back. You're just going to lean back like this and grab your feet or your ankles. If this is too difficult, you can completely flip over and put your hands on the floor, flipping your shoulders. And if this is too hard, you can go up and grab the back of your thighs. Good. Now we're going to go into a boat pose. This is also going to be a nice back stretch. You're going to grab your legs wherever you can reach, and you're going to try to keep yourself still for the full 45 seconds. You can rock back and forth if you would like a little bit, but not too much that you lose your balance. Good. Now we're going to go into our final two stretches. These are also going to be some hip stretches because that is ideally where most of our flexibility comes from. So you're going to grab your right leg and twist it on top of your left leg, and you're going to press away from your right leg to twist your spine. This is really good for if you have scoliosis as well. Good. Now we're going to repeat the exact same stretch to our left side, so crossing our left knee on top of our right knee and pressing away from our left knee to twist our spine. This is a really good stretch for our hips and our spine, especially if you have scoliosis or similar condition. That is it, guys. Thank you so much for following along for this 15-minute everyday full body stretch routine. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to see more videos like this, give this video a like and a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.